From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit.
Randy Arozarena.
And we're underway from Fenway. High fly ball, right field. Abreu drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Big time power. Crochet, inside. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Rafaela settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, and taking the ball for Seattle, Emerson Hancock. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy in the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Duran at the plate now, and that's strike one. Fouled off left side. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bunts it in the air. He's got it. 1 down. Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a ground ball. Donovan whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The other way. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Runner, yes.
He's trying for third. Oh, that's a strike. Back in Boston, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela should have this one. And there's 1 down. In now is the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder. First pitch way inside, a fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move. That's out number 2. And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Victor Robles, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now fly ball to right center. Rafaela on the move. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. On the ground, right side. Toss to Naylor. 1 pitch and 1 out. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. In the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Rafaela patrolling center field, 25 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early. Script.
That is the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Crochet back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes.
Anxiousness.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas. That clips the corner. Top of the 3rd, no score. Yeah, that's foul.
Leo Rivas.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Randy Arozarena digs in now. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rodriguez pulls it in on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Story now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's a laser base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Ripped, but it curls foul. Story on the move. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Start of the 4th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. check swing, and he went.
What is going on with this
It's
check, yo? Gotta hold it down.
Ball one.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Too early.
Look out, almost got him upstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. Swings and misses.
Yo, that's crazy.
And that's 4 strikeouts. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Fly to center his first time.
Ball.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Josh Naylor. Fly to center his first time. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Got him swinging. Go ahead run on base. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well to this point.
Popped up. And that is that. Bottom 4, Joe stepping in for Boston. Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. You won. And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. That one foul.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Foul ball there.
Why not just take that nice ball?
Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
No 0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Durbin tosses to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. Struck out swinging his first time. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And it remains 2-2. Line drive. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And it goes just foul.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Now here is Carlos Narvaez. In the air, right field. Robles under it. And there are 2 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one to first. Naylor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
3 quick. 1, 2, 3. Out.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. Base knock, center field. Man aboard.
Here we go. This is where we get on base, and this is where we score.
Pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one hit to right. 1 away. Go ahead run on base. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one misses. Ball 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Very high with that one. And the count's full. Got him swinging for the K.
Yo, what is going on, yo?
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. Fouled off. He was late. And now it's even up. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The Mariners with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the sweeper misses. Got him swinging.
Rob Snyder was coming to me.
Still stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Ball. Ball.
You just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side, Rivas. In plenty of time. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
The first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Got him.
Yes,
Inning
you're
over
out.
on the strikeout.
Woo! Phil's got on base. I had to get that shit. Wilson Contreras almost got on base. Oh my God.
Back here in Boston. Now it's the Mariners DH. Rob Refsnyder.
Oh, baby, yo.
And a swing and a miss.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, this is good. I hit that motherfucker.
Strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a miss. Looked off.
You know what?
that
Anxious
time.
again. Yeah, anxious, my bad.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And now the 0-1. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall.
Oh, man. Gee, I caught that motherfucker.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Number 10, Victor Robles.
Swings over the top of that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Bottom of the 7th. Here now the Red Sox DH. Roman Anthony. The new pitcher in the game, Gabe Spire.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here comes the 0-1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he chases that one. One gone here. Stepping in, Caleb Durbin.
Number 5, Caleb Durbin.
Slapped foul. Jackknifes out of the way. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Rivas throws to first.
Leo Rivas.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Puts a bunt down. Donovan on to first. That ends the frame.
Donovan.
We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Ball.
Shit, my bad. Come on, see it.
That one to first. Contreras. The tag, and he's out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind. With another ground ball. Good execution.
New arm out of the bullpen. Danny Coulombe. Rivas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball hammered left field.
Fuck out of here. Let's go.
And it's over the monster and off the
Let's
foul.
go. Let's go. Fuck
And they
out of here.
grab the lead in the 8th. It's 1-0. 1 down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Comes up empty. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the 0-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Breaking ball and that runner on at first with 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Yeah.
Chapman, multi-time All-Star, 38 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Outside low, ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. First one away.
That nigga gave up. What's up, dude? They gave up 2 home runs back to back.
It was effective.
He told me last time he played, oh, I got you now. I know the pitcher to bring it. I'm like,
oh, the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning.
that shit got me crying.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Now, Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Naylor takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Ripped into right field, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. 1 for 3. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third. And now they trail by 1. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe at home as 2 score. Inside the park homer. Abreu at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. That completes the strikeout,
Yo,
and that'll do it.
I don't know what this guy means. This nigga knows how to block the whole run, yo. That's some bullshit.
All set to start the 9th in this one. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. And fouled off.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Fuck.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. In now is the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Ball. Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Inside. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Outside ball 4. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Donovan stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
I don't know how he missing that,
yo. The 2-1. And that is out of play. Hard hit to right center. That's a hit. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Now it's going to be Victor Robles.
How you getting Chapman the fuck out of there? Oh, man.
The opportunity right here.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out. Late swing, fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's the ball.
Just missed. That one is triple.
Yo, that's garbage.
Out towards right center field. Abreu coming on. Brings it in. throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Yo, I'm tagged! Yo, that's bullshit!
Here at Fenway Park, bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Yo, come on, bro. Like, this shit is crazy.
Edward Bizardo gets handed the side of the ball. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And fires in a fastball at 95. Comes up empty.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to
Got him swinging for the strikeout. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Roman Anthony, the next to hit.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Durbin, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through that. 2
pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the
swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's
the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Back here at Fenway, on to extra innings. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Man at second. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Leo Rivas.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And it stays fair. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. The Mariners leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a 1-1. Late swing fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Up the middle. Nice stop. They score a run thanks to the infield single. And up next for Seattle,
Cali Rally, let's go, Cali. Do what you gotta do.
Trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Two on, 1 out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Julio Rodriguez is coming to the plate now. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Garrett Whitlock.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the top half of the 10th. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one way inside. Hit on the ground to short. They get the force. They limit.
Randy.
On to the bottom of the 10th. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging for the K. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. Here's Isaiah. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Marcelo Meyer.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Gets him to chase after that one. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
You got swing.
Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt. That's a really good take.
Two down, nobody on. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding